Welcome back to Heritage Blades. This will be part 4 on the 2 Bowies out of Raspe. We're going to do some polishing. I'll be going using my orbital sander, using a 120 grit, then going to a 220 grit. Then we'll do some wet sanding, going from 600, then to 1200, then 1500, then to 2000. We'll get started on this. I appreciate everybody watching and subscribing. I hope you enjoy these builds, but we'll get right to the sanding. Now we're going to do some wet sanding. Got 600 grit here. Couldn't find my sanding block, so I'm just going to have to be easy with it and do it by hand here. I like doing it by hand better than I do sanding block. That way I can conform with the blade better with my finger. It's a good idea to keep your hands high as possible when you do this. Just put your fingers on it. When you get out to the edge, just barely put a little amount of pressure on it. Usually I cut myself at least once while doing this, and I don't like that. But you maintain high, just put your fingers on there, maintain high, and just kind of keep everything else out of the way. As you're going back and forth, you'll be alright. But it's best to go long ways with the blade like this when you're doing this. Well, there I went and got myself talking about what you gotta watch, and I went and done it right there, barely touched it. But alright, I'm done. Got through with the wet sanding on them and all. Still has some scratches down through here. I guess it's where I had to grind them down on the head of that, but I've not had that happen before, because when you grind, you won't grind it this way where it's up and down, and when you're wet sanding, you want to do it this way as far as polishing, and that actually goes crossways up and gets all them scratches out. But the way I had to do this, and it still has some scratches you can see in there. But I think I like it the way I'm going to finish these. That'll be that'll make it look nice. Plus they do look handmade and all, that somebody has worked on. They don't look like they've been manufactured and all, but it gives them a nice rustic look. I'm country, I'm hillbilly, so that right there good for me, which I do try to do better work than that, but for what these knives are for, that right there, because these knives will be passed down and so forth, but I'm gonna go in and put an edge on them, then we'll get back to the heat treatment and tempering them. So just bear with me. Alright, I've already got an edge on them. Now it's time to heat treat them, then we'll temper them. I've got a magnet right here. What I'll do is I'll bring this up to temperature, and when the magnet don't stick to it anymore, that's when I'll quench it. I believe we've done good. I didn't hear no pops or anything. Blade still looks straight. Well, that ain't. I'll have to straighten that out a little bit. Maybe I can. Maybe I can heat that up a little bit and straighten it, but yeah, got a little crook in it right there. That's one thing. I've never had problems on the crooks before, but I've never made a knife this long. So I'll have to try to straighten that out some, and then I'll temper it, put it in the oven for about 2 hours at 400 degrees, and let it soak, and then we'll be back. We'll start the next video working on the handle, and we'll catch you later on it. Thanks for watching, and we'll get back to you on the next video as far as the making of the handles and all. Then we'll have another video. The last video will be making the sheath. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe and please comment, and remember the tomahawk giveaway. Thank you.